Hello everyone, I'm here to show you how to make a Redpower 2 frame door. So I'm just in a pretty open area right here. Let me just get a foundation ready so that the door actually makes sense. Make it daytime. So you simply get your area ready for the door. You most likely have a house for this. Of course, my planning isn't that good. Alright, so let's say this is your house, right? And it's a somewhat big house, so you have a 3x3 door. Why not? So what you want to do is clear out a nice space underneath that goes down at least 3 so that all the frames can go down. There we go. So now this will all get pulled down here. We also need to make a place for the frames to extend a little farther so that the frame motors can reach them. Now we need to dig out a little hole here to place our everything else, our wiring, all that stuff. So what we need is 2 timers, 2 state cells, 2 NOT gates, 2 pulse formers, and a toggle latch. Yeah, quite a bit, but trust me, it'll be a really nice frame door, and it's easily configurable. So remember that the more frames you have, the longer it will have to take to open, because frames can only take power in so quickly. So we're going to have our start be right here, and you'd connect your button up to this toggle latch. So you place your toggle latch, and then you place your pulsers, then you place your state cells, and you might need a screwdriver. Luckily I can just get one. And hold shift and right click this one. Now is when you get your NOT gates and your timers. Now you configure this to be, so for each one of these make it 0.8, but if that becomes so that it doesn't go down or up all the way, you'll need to make that longer and longer. But since I only have 3, it shouldn't have to go too far. So 2.4 should be fine. And then make this one 0.8 on both. And then fail. Okay, so now when you do that, 1, 2, 3, perfect. And when it goes to this one, 1, 2, 3. Alright, now we need to get some colored wiring. Get out of my mod spotlight, or whatever it is. Yeah, tutorial. Stupid dinosaur. Alright, so now we need some bundled cabling as well. Okay, we should probably put in our frames now. I'd like to have a nice way to get down. So we're gonna need a few frames here. Place them on the back. Dang it. Bad frame. Alright. So place it on the back like so. You're also going to need to get yourself some covers so it doesn't stick to the flooring. Place them all along the back and the sides and the top to make it look nice and clean. I should probably be using cobblestone, but stone was what I had available, so it's fine. So let's place it all on. Okay, now you need to extend this down. I usually do a couple blocks or so that it can reach down to the motors. Now place covers on all sides of this as well. Yeah, like that. Now this will also make it so it doesn't stick to the walls. We might as well do the flooring. That way it doesn't stick to the floor. And also, if you don't do this on the part where the frame motors are, the frame motors will actually pull each other and it'll ruin it, basically. Alright, so next what we need to do is make some thermopiles. So get a couple thermopiles and a battery box, and make some room for them. I'll just put mine over in here. Let's see, one right there will be fine. No, I'll only do one. Alright, so dig this out. get myself a bucket of water. Oh, you know, a water source block. Fine. And placed on the thermal pile. Now, the idea about the thermal pile is interesting. So the thing about the thermal pile is every water will give it 25 cooling, and every lava will give it 100 heat. So what you want to do is have one lava for every 4 cooling. For every 4 water. And of course you can't have this side clogged up because you need that to transfer the power. So now you transfer this over to where you're going to place your frame motors. Thought I already did that. Let me go place those. A couple of frame motors. Again, give yourself plenty of room. So you place your frame motors like that. Now make sure they're facing the right way. Alright, so you want this one to be facing down. So the part with the bigger brown spot is the direction it's facing. And you know it's facing this way because that's where this thing is facing. So you want to make sure both of them. So then this one, you need to make it point up. And now we connect the power to the bottom. And if it's connected to one, it'll connect to the other. And it's a lot better to use a battery box, because then all the excess energy it gets throughout the time you're not using it will store up in there, and that should be plenty. I'm just going to speed this along, because thermopiles don't work too quickly. Okay, there we go. And that should distribute power to these things. And you'll see these little blue lights turn on when they're ready. Now we need to simply dig more. Alright, dig straight up to your... You know what, I probably built this one too high. Yeah, you'd probably want to build this a little lower, but, you know, sake of tutorial, I won't fix it. So you're going to want to run up your bundled cabling here. It really doesn't matter the color, because it should be color in specific, just by the way that this thing just toggles instead of having to be a specific up and down motion. So let me just get the right wires. Boom, boom. And of course I didn't place the other jacketed cable wire. Whatever. Okay. Now, toggle. You know what, they probably don't. No, they do. Oh, that was the wrong one, see. Was it? Yep. See, it just went down. Okay, so now it's down. You can walk through perfectly fine. Of course, you'd want to fix up the flooring. Just a little. Make it look all pretty. Okay, so then you do that, and then you'd hook up your button, which of course I forgot to do. And just toggle this, and it'll go right back up. And then, now you have yourself a really nice door for your house, or for a hidden door in your cave. Whatever one you want to use a door for. It's always nice to have. It looks really nice. It's big, so you can herd all your animals in through it. Whatever. You could also do bridges, traps, whatever you want to do with this. It's a pretty expandable design. It's simply a toggling, moving thing. So, use it for whatever you want. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, whatever. And bye.